your inspired mama?
Yeah, well, basically, I guess when I had the postal contract, I guess like that was for 18 years, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I guess I smoked, and like I drive and smoke all the time. I always had a smoke man. I just smoked 40 plus cigarettes a day, so I always had a cigarette man. Because when the doctor confirmed I was pregnant, I gave them up cold turkey. Well, I guess I took up eating mints mainly. Like I used to eat packets of freaking mints. Instead of the cigarette, I'd have a mint in my mouth. And like my weight had fluctuated, like over the next 12 years or something, it had fluctuated. It'd go from say 70 kilos back up to 90 kilos, back to 70. And I've been like that up until the last 12 weeks or so. But I know now that I eat a lot healthier. Like I don't eat heaps of white bread. I don't have toast for breakfast. And, I don't make a white bread and jam and cheese sandwich or cheese and peanut butter sandwiches. Like it's improved a lot.
So before you joined the program, you spoke to me about your anxiety. So
I have not.
Tell me about that.
I have not had an attack or a panic attack for the 12 to 14 weeks. Not a one.
And what did it look like before that?
Oh, yeah, at least one a day, sometimes up to 10 a day. There were days I'd have 30 panic attacks in a day, and you think, how the hell do I survive having 30 panic attacks a day? But that was my life.
What do you think was causing that back then?
I guess the diet would have had a fair bit as to why it escalated. I basically had no control over it whatsoever. So yeah, and that was really hard for my husband to deal with too, because Bradley was only young back then, like he was only 6 or 7. So yeah, to still be sort of dealing with a young
impact of that,
young child and whatever, it was huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be able to actually have control of that now. Because I've gone to counselling and everything, and although all that's helped, if I had have known back then how much diet could help, like to cut out things like your gluten and all that sort of stuff, and to eat a healthier, cleaner living, if I had have known that back then, it would have just made my life so much different, I think. What I am mentally now to what I was 10 weeks ago is just so different. This program has probably helped me mentally more than anything.
Yeah, but to hear that you haven't had an anxiety attack, that's just massive, Karen. That's massive. Some
of my friends I hadn't seen for a while, they've all said that my skin texture and everything has improved a lot. And generally don't get any sort of pimples at all now. So that's fantastic. Even my hair isn't as oily as it was. My hair's sort of funny. It's got really thin being perimenopause. Like if I don't wash it every day, it's oily. Like the roots, sort of, like the ends, that's really dry. But whereas now, I guess eating a healthier diet, I don't sort of get that now. I can actually go, I'll actually go a couple of days without washing it. Huge, really. From a teenager, I've basically washed my hair every day. And it's only a small thing, but it's a huge thing, really.
Obviously, you were releasing a lot of toxins previously, and you're not now. You really stepped up your game with your meditation and managing your stress there. We know that you're an insomniac, like we know that you're not going to sleep much, but you're trying to relax, as much as you can during that period of time. You're getting up and you're going for walks and doing what you can for your mental health. You're eating well. You're connecting with the community. You're back hiking with your friends. You're back riding Flickr. You're doing all the things that we spoke about.
Yep, definitely in a different place than what it was 3 months ago.
It's interesting. I was reading this morning about things that we discussed. You had said to me, I've never meal prepped before, done a meal plan. Look at you now. I was like, wow, she's really taken up that skill. So tell me about what you were like with your food before versus now.
Weekly or fortnightly, whatever, I'd just go and buy generally the same fruit and veggies that we had every week. I guess it was always, say, lamb chop and 3 or 4 veg, or it'd be sausages and veg, or because I bought the same things every week, it was always the same ingredients. So we into all those meals, no matter what it was I was making, it was always the same things. Our meals were probably a little bit more all over the place. What Mum did, so that's how I learned.
Yeah.
You cooked out of the fridge, you bought the same stuff every week, just made whatever with what was in the fridge.
I talk about that a lot. Like often what we put in our trolley is just what our parents put in their trolley. And it's not until you actually go, okay, well, what am I eating? And like I did a nutrition course and that kind of just totally opened my eyes. And then I was like, oh, wait a second, I don't necessarily need to have this brand. I can be buying this, or I should be opting for this, or like cooking different meals here, or the variety.
It really is easy. I mean, it takes you an hour or an hour and a half to do it. The rest of your week it's just so easy. It's done, chuck it in the microwave. It does make me think sometimes, how have I survived the last 20 years of cooking for my husband and Bradley and not done food prep?